Everything to know as the Nations League draw takes place today. The draw for the 2022-23 Nations League takes place this evening, as all 55 European nations prepare to learn of their upcoming opponents. UEFA will certainly be hoping for a smoother ride this evening, having been forced to declare their initial Champions League last 16 draw void after a series of embarrassing errors before getting it right at the second time of asking. The tournament will be the third edition of the Nations League, with Portugal crowned the winners in the summer of 2019, before France narrowly overcame Spain just a few months ago in October. The 55 competing teams will be split into 4 leagues, A, B, C and D, which will be further divided into groups of 4, though one group in League D will have 3 teams. Each team will play 4 group games in June 2022, with the final 2 games played in September. With the draw swiftly approaching, Sportsmail takes you through everything you need to know. The 2022-23 Nations League draw takes place this evening, December 16, at 5 p.m. for those in the United Kingdom. It will once again take place at the House of European Football in Nyon, Switzerland. Similarly to the Champions League just a couple of days ago, the Nations League draw will be broadcast for free on UEFA's YouTube channel. Sportsmail will also be providing live updates, so you can follow along with us. The draw will involve all 55 UEFA member associations, with each nation participating in the 2022-23 tournament. The teams will be divided into 4 leagues, determined by results from the 2020-21 tournament, officially known as the Nations League Access List. Leagues A, B and C will have 16 teams each, divided into 4 groups of 4. The remaining 7 teams are in League D, which is split into 2 groups, one comprising of 4 teams and the other of 3. Within each league, the groups will be made up of 1 team from each pot. In each group, teams will play their opponents home and away, with the matches set to take place in June and September 2022. Due to scheduling for the 2022 World Cup next winter, 4 of the 6 match days will take place in June. The winners of each group in League A will progress to the knockout finals in June 2023. The finals, in principle, will be hosted by one of these 4 teams. The winners of each group from Leagues B, C and D will be promoted for the 2024-25 tournament. The group losers in Leagues A and B will be relegated, while the group losers in League C will compete in the relegation play-outs in March 2024. The losers of these then drop into League D. League A, League B, League C. Pot 4 will be completed by 2 play-out winners, decided in March 2022. League D Pot 1 will be completed by 2 play-out losers, decided in March 2022. So, just to explain the above, the reason League C and D are not yet complete is that the 2020-21 Nations League is not actually yet over. There is still a relegation play-out to complete, which will take place in March 2022. This will decide which teams remain in League C and which get relegated to League D. There will be 2 two-legged games, with Moldova taking on Kazakhstan and Cyprus playing Estonia. The first legs will both take place on March 24, with the second legs 5 days later on March 29. With England in Pot 3, having finished third in their 2020-21 group, there is a possibility Gareth Southgate's side could be drawn against both France and either Germany or Portugal, though that would be the worst-case scenario. They can also come up against fellow Brits Wales, who are in Pot 4. What's guaranteed is that England will come up against one of France, Spain, Italy, or Belgium, who are the top-seeded teams in the tournament. Then it will be one of Portugal, Netherlands, Denmark or Germany from Pot 2 and one of Wales, Austria, Czech Republic or Hungary from Pot 4. Worst case scenario, France, Portugal, Germany,